baby. Now I'm talking about. Alright, let me get serious. It's Cooper. I come through and show 'em how to do.
Welcome back, everybody, and you are about to witness one of the greatest levels ever made here on Dead Space 2 Hardcore mode. I don't want to give it away because it's spoilers, but you might be able to find out why if you watch the video. So if you want to find out, you can watch it. If you don't, then I suggest you don't watch the video. Start here on this this little long walkway. There's two brutes. There's one that pops right out behind that box. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up a detonator. It wasn't working. And then I continue to try and set up detonator because I want to see if a detonator works. I just could not seem to get it right. And so I almost ended up losing my life and having to go back 3 levels. Now I'm all out of stasis. No way around him because it's a long, narrow walkway. So I suggest you just use your stasis to cut off these zones. You're definitely going to need it here. You can't get. Luckily, I have health packs. It doesn't take me more than one health pack to get it. There are, like I said, there are 2 brutes on this long walkway. A little bit further up. A thing about chapter, I think it starts at like chapter 8, where you start getting a lot more necromorphs spawning behind you. And chapter 9 or chapter 10 is just where it's really skyrockets. So you see those vents on the ground, they come up from those vents. I'm setting detonators right before the vents. So there. That way, so if they come up, they hit the detonator. Also helps that if you start working on upgrading your detonator in damage and the special or the special fire or whatever it is, the purple one that they just made for the game. It wasn't in the first one, it's only in the second one. Walk down a little bit further and then you eventually you'll come across this capsule, stasis capsule. Brute comes chasing you down. Big dumb brute. This time I got full stasis. Stasis capsule. Not player this time. A lot easier. Generally, once you take off one of the limbs, you start spitting out those eggs. You don't have to use your stasis, so you don't have to die. Catch the eggs and throw it back down. You'll eventually die. He's not going to chase you down. That egg just disappeared.
Isaac, they're swarming into the ship!
For upgrades, I upgrade the force gun all the way, ASAP. And then, for the plasma cutter, I upgrade just the damage, and again the specialty. The great thing about the force gun is it knocks them on their back, and like in the later levels, it knocks them on their back and it gives you enough time to do like a 180 check if there's anything. Definitely a plus with the force gun. Here I'll also show you how effective the detonator is, especially at this level. knock him back, and allows me to do a 180 to check behind me. The Force Gun is a very, very strong gun, and I recommend using it. Now, a lot of people say the Plasma Cutter is good, or not the Plasma, well, the Plasma Cutter. They say the Plasma Cutter is good, and it is good. The only problem is that when it's a guy, it doesn't really have that knockback effect like that. Another problem, a lot of people also think the Contact Beam is good with its special. Its secondary fire where it stasis everything around it. That is good, but it's a timed attack, or it's a timed effect. It takes like a good 3 seconds for me to get it off. And time it right to get it. Because it's only a radius, it doesn't fill the whole room or anything. Another gun that a lot of people like to use is the Javelin, because the secondary fire is the shock. And generally it's good. The ammo's cheap. I think it's like one of the cheapest in the game. It might be because you only get 2 spears at a time. But the reason why I don't like it is because to load it, it takes longer, and it also has a less sized clip. And it doesn't have, it has the knockback effect, but it doesn't have the knockback effect of multiple people like the Force Gun does. So here I'm setting up more detonators because I'm about to progress further and I know they're going to spawn behind me. And I make mistakes by my own detonator because of pregnant. I also like the secondary effect a lot more than I did in Dead Space 1. The Dead Space 1, the secondary effect for the Force Gun, it was really good. The only problem is it had an arc to it, and the aim was just hard to catch. This one, it's a straight beam, and it also shoots through. It shoots through the first guy and can hit anything behind it as well. Into this room. This is one of the worst rooms, not in difficulty wise, just it's like the windows, they're everywhere. You can't get away from the windows, and you get Necros coming out of the windows, so you have to like constantly look to the left, to your right, make sure there's nothing. Luckily, this isn't a very long fight, but due to the windows, I end up just circling, shooting my left and to my right. Keep moving, going in the same spot. Alright, you get a little bit further into this, and you're gonna deal with the Super Necros and a lot of the explosive arm guys. And those need to be your main priority, because once those guys hit you, it's pretty much game over. So after you clear the first wave and you hack this, you're going to get another 2 Necros and you're going to get one of those pukers. And then you're going to get another explosive arm guy. Oh, you're going to get 2 Necros. Okay, so you get 3 Necros. Alright, so now we're dealing with another section of those raptor things. Take care of the lever. You see one of the raptors. So you just do your usual business. Do your detonator out. Oh, actually, my force gun. A little further on the opposite side of the corner. Make sure you stay on that side. On the side. Along the sides, and they'll stay in the corners. And again, just detonators. Cover every way that they can come from. Just to be on the safe side. And then once you feel pretty safe, you can go ahead and move forward a little bit. And then once you move back to where your safe spot is. Safe spot that we talked about. Come again. I dare you. Playing another puker. Alright, and another seeker, or not seeker, why do I keep calling seekers? Raptor part. Again, it's not too difficult. It's pretty same thing over and over again. I like to use the force gun as well as the detonator because they're pretty fast, and if they get up on you, the force gun will knock them back. This is the end of the video. I think we hit chapter 11.